Okay, welcome everyone to our new moon solar eclipse ceremony. So if you haven't already, you can go ahead and unpack your kit. I'm sure you have to take out your latte mix, but you'll also find in there your white candle, labradorite crystal. You should have matches and a small container of lavender essential oil. And then things that you'll want to collect from around your house if you haven't already. You'll need some kind of needle or pin, a fireproof plate, salt, and if you have any other crystals that you'd like to use in your practice today, you can collect those with you as well. So a little bit about today's crystals. I chose labradorite because of the eclipse. So it's a stone of transformation. Labradorite is a useful companion through change, through imparting strength and perseverance. It balances and protects the aura, and it raises consciousness and grounds spiritual energies. It's an excellent crystal for strengthening intuition and promoting psychic abilities. It's also powerful in revealing the truth behind illusions. Labradorite banishes fears and insecurities, and it strengthens faith in the self and trust in the universe. It stimulates the imagination, and it calms an overactive mind, developing enthusiasm and new ideas, making it perfect for a new moon. When you're ready, find your way into a comfortable seat, and we'll open up our ceremony today with our new moon invocation. The eyes can come to a close, relaxing the shoulders down the back, and soften the belly. You can repeat line by line after me, or just allowing yourself to listen and to absorb. In this darkness, I am reborn and my intentions awaken. I believe in my vision and my worth. I know that what I see in my mind can be materialized in the world. I set my focus now and put all energy toward the manifestation of my dreams. I own my magic, the light and shadow of it. I am a fearless traveler, and I walk boldly on my path. And so it is. And so I am. When you're ready, you can flutter those eyes open and coming back to this space. I'm going to be starting with a candle blessing today. So eclipses are not the time for magical working. So typically during our new moon ceremonies, we're working with candle magic and we're manifesting and we're drawing things into our life. But the energy during an eclipse is often very chaotic, which means that they end up being this beautiful time instead for releasing, for surrendering, and for giving ourselves the space we need to embrace the changes ahead. So for that reason, today we'll do a candle blessing, not for the purpose of manifesting, but instead for the purpose of releasing. So let's start by taking a few deep breaths. And we can inhale and exhale to a count of 4. And do this a few times until you feel your body begin to soften. And then start to imagine that the base of your spine is actually the roots of a tree. Imagine these roots growing deep into the core of the earth, connecting to her energy. And this energy moves up through your spine, out the top of your head and into the sky. And then back down toward the earth. Imagine this like a circuit of energy up your spine, out of the crown, and then back down to the earth, and then start again. And then when you're ready, coming back to this space, and we'll dress the candle ready for the blessing. So we're going to take your needle or your pin, whatever you have with you today. And we're going to be scratching some kind of message into your candle. So again, it's not going to be for manifesting, but today it's going to be for releasing. So you may write something like release, surrender, let go, just be, I am, ease, flow. If there's a specific block that you're trying to release with this eclipse, you can write that too. So go ahead and take a moment and you're going to scratch your message into the candle. And you can write from base of your candle up towards the wick. If you did it the other way, don't worry about it. Intention is everything. Once your message is done, taking all the time you need, we're going to anoint the candle as well with our essential oil. So we're using lavender essential oil today. It's great for relaxing and stress relief, which are really the themes that we want to be playing with throughout this eclipse. So with your oil, you can go ahead and just drop some into the palm of your hand. And then to anoint that candle, you're going to rub the oil from about the center of the candle and down. And then you'll take the oil from the center of the candle and up towards the wick. So oil goes from center down and then from center to the top. So we've scratched our message into the candle. You've rubbed on your lavender essential oil, and we're now going to stick the candle to that plate. So you can light a match. And you're just going to slightly heat the bottom of the candle. Once you have wax dripping, you can stick it to your plate. So once your candle is stuck on your plate, you can take your labradorite crystal and then any other crystals that you have, and you're going to just put them close to the candle. And then we're going to take our salt. So salt helps to cleanse and also helps to absorb negative energy. So you're going to make a ring around your candle and your crystals. So candle and crystals will be inside, and you'll make your ring of salt surrounding them to protect them. So this represents a ring of protection around you. So you are represented here by the candle. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to light another match and you can light your candle. So once your candle is lit, I'm going to say a blessing for our candles. Now I'm sending the blessing out to everyone's candle. So you have the option of just listening, or if you wish, you can repeat just like we do with the invocation. You can repeat line by line. May I follow this path with ease. Knowing the universe is guiding me. May I release all that is standing in my way. And make space for what feels good every day. I surrender to the unfolding of the path ahead. Knowing that positive energy is always holding me. I ask the universe for compassion and blessings. As I move through the eclipse and all the doors it's opening. Now take a moment to just gaze at the flame of your candle. Soften your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. And imagine what it feels like to be completely and utterly supported. All of your worries are gone. And you exist peacefully. How does it feel? And what do you feel rising to the surface? Now we're going to let our candles burn through the whole way throughout the ceremony. And then even when our ceremony is done, we're going to let the candles continue burning if possible. We want it to burn all the way down. And when you're done, you can either bury the remains of the candle in a garden, in the earth. We can even just throw it into a fire pit, and then we let the earth take care of the rest. Let's go ahead and learn a little bit about this new moon and about the eclipse that we will experience today. So the new moon in Taurus today is the second new moon of the month. It's also a partial solar eclipse, and it marks the beginning of a new eclipse phase, which will last until October 25th of this year. The solar eclipse is very well aspected for such an important turning point. It aligns with Uranus, which can be a difficult placement, but the harmonious aspect to Mars makes it a fortunate conjunction. There are, in fact, only positive aspects in this solar eclipse. A total lack of challenging aspects makes this especially fortunate. A solar eclipse is just like a regular new moon, where the moon passes between the earth and the sun. However, a solar eclipse is more powerful because the moon darkens the sun. The strongest and most important aspect in astrology is sun conjunct moon, and it gives this invigorating burst of energy and initiative. But it also brings in emotional balance, not irrationally emotional, and yet not too cold and calculating. It means all possibilities are on the table, and you can rightly put yourself at the forefront of any new plans in the future. This is an excellent time for making a fresh start, for turning over a new leaf, and for starting a new project. You can always take this time to question old habits, behaviors, and beliefs as you search for new and inventive ways to make progress. So we also have solar eclipse sextile Mars. So a sextile is a blue aspect and it corresponds to the Venus qualities of harmony seeking and willingness to compromise. Solar eclipse sextile Mars gives a boost of confidence, strength, and courage. It's an excellent time for physical activities like exercise, manual labor, competitive activities like sports. Personal relationships, especially those of an intimate nature, benefit from extra warmth, charm, and charisma. It also increases passionate desire and sexual attraction. The solar eclipse is a perfect time to start new projects, to make a fresh start. The sextile to Mars adds initiative and assertiveness to get things moving. It is especially good for getting things done that you maybe put off in the past because they seem too difficult. We also have solar eclipse conjunct Uranus, which brings about change and excitement. The risk of unwanted change and chaos is greatly reduced by the sextile to Mars. So there should only be positive changes and greater personal freedom. It's perfect for starting something totally new and different. Uranus also adds in flexibility, open-mindedness, intuition, and self-awareness. So there are a few more planetary aspects that are currently happening, less important, but that we can still be aware of. Mars is sextile Uranus, which increases initiative, motivation, inspiration, and your desire for fun and excitement. We also have Venus conjunct Jupiter, which brings about love, money, harmony, and happiness. We have Venus sextile Pluto, which makes companionship more important as you feel a longing to share your love with someone else. Finally, we have Jupiter sextile Pluto, which amplifies and intensifies the good fortune in love and money, which is created by Venus conjunct Jupiter. So to sum that all up, the solar eclipse conjunct Uranus and sextile Mars brings positive and exciting change that will happen quickly. It takes away inhibition and makes you motivated to chase your most passionate desires. The alignment of Venus and Jupiter is less than 1 hour after the eclipse, perfectly complements these passions of Mars, Uranus, and sensual love. It also makes the solar eclipse extremely fortunate. The sextile to Pluto amplifies and intensifies that good fortune even further. The influence of this solar eclipse will last up to the solar eclipse on October the 25th. But the best time for starting new projects will be in the 2 weeks that starts now, and it will end on the lunar eclipse on May the 16th. So we're going to go into our oracle cards a little early because in this time where we're taking care of ourselves, we're going to be ending with a nidra meditation instead of just a meditation. So we're likely going to be pretty sleepy after. So we're going to do those oracle cards now. So first, if you have your own deck, I'm going to offer up a 3-card pull that you can do for the eclipse. So if you're working with your own deck, you could just jot down or remember these 3 questions. So if you're doing your own 3-card pull, each time you shuffle the deck, you're just going to repeat this question in your mind. So first question will be, what is blocked and in the dark? What is blocked and in the dark? The second question, what the eclipse will reveal for the future? What the eclipse will reveal for the future. Third question, what I must do to achieve that future. What I must do to achieve that future. So you can do that on your own time, or you can do it while I pull for the collective here. So I'm just going to pull out 3 cards, and then you can take a moment. I'll show you the cards. You can sit with them and decide which one has the message for you today. Okay, so our 3 cards. So I'll tilt down the screen to reveal the cards. And you can take a moment, just sit with the cards, deciding which one is for you today. Okay, so this first card, I know it looks like the meditation cushion is on fire, but it's okay. The candle is quite far from the cushion. So our first card, overindulgence. Overindulgence, keyword, grounding. It's time to quit fooling around and get down to business. If you've become too much of a party animal, then take another look at your direction. Is this the way you truly want to live your life and use your valuable time? Are you overindulging? Are you overindulging in time-wasting activities? What is it that you're hiding from? Are you goofing off too much? Are you trying to forget something hurtful? Shake yourself and let that chaotic energy break away from you. Spin around and twirl it off. Then sit, breathe deeply, and focus on that place at the very center of your being. Be quiet, balance, and ground yourself. Feel your roots as they grow from the bottoms of your feet down to the earth, and begin to spread as they make their journey to the core of the earth. Bring the earth energy up the roots and into every cell of your body. From the top of your head Allow branches to grow way up into the heavens. Bring the energy of the heavens down through the branches and into your body, filling every cell of the body and circulating with the earth energy. Stay in that place for a while and sense what it feels like to just be. Feel the serenity and bring it into all situations in your life. Discipline yourself to sit in perfect peace for at least 5 minutes. Begin each day doing something that builds your spirit and your confidence. Know that you are good and you are perfect. Place yourself in the arms of spirit. Notice your life becoming more joyful and more productive with each day that passes. Overindulgence in any form can never fill the emptiness within. Only recognizing one's connection to spirit can do that. It's okay to enjoy the material world as long as you keep everything in balance. Our second card. So if you chose the middle card today, we have Book Fairy. Book Fairy, keyword, intellect. This card is about reading, writing, study, and all intellectual pursuits in general. For those who love to read, be sure to allow yourself plenty of time for relaxing with a good book. For those who do not care to read, consider what you are missing out on and consider reading more. This card may herald a time of great study and learning. Maybe you are furthering your education and have much reading to do. There is one caution. If your nose is always in a book to the exclusion of people and other activities, you may want to make sure that you're not trying to hide from life. It's fun to live in another dimension for a bit, but be sure to come back to your own plane of existence. It may be time to consider furthering your education. Katie, did you pick that card? Yeah, I felt like I was reading it directly to you. Last one. If you picked our third card, Something Wild. Something wild, keyword, change. Do you sense something new in the air? The winds of change are upon, and it is of the utmost importance that you pay attention. This is a time for receiving and for manifesting. Allow Spirit to reveal its messages of the mystery of being. Look at the unusual within the usual. See deeper into all that is around you. Look under the rock. Is a fairy staring back at you? Work with the elements and the elementals. Listen to the song the stream sings to you and to the lullaby of the tree branches swaying overhead. The world is alive with knowledge. Let it awaken your senses for clear perception of all things. It is time to delve deeper. It is as if a portal has opened for you to step through into the mysteries of transformation. It's all there for you to grasp if you choose. The information you need comes to you at the perfect time. Someone may offer you a book to read. You may stumble upon a source that you have never expected. You might meet a person who brings to you the messages you have been waiting for. Be alert right now to the changes the universe is sending your way. This is a time of great potential growth for you. Use it wisely and to its fullest extent. The winds are gathering in all directions. What will they blow onto your path? Be ready and willing. When you're ready, go ahead and lay down in a comfortable position. Ensure that your body is completely comfortable. Maybe you support yourself with pillows, with blankets. An eclipse opens this perfect time for us to tune in and to simply honor yourself. To allow yourself this time to heal, to rest, to surrender, and just allow the universe to take over. Everything that you need and everything that you want is already yours. It's a matter of surrendering to your path and just allowing it to flow with ease. No force, just flow. Yoga Nidra, also known as divine or yogic sleep, is this practice where we hope to arrive on a new level of consciousness. Maybe a space where we can receive messages from our higher self, from the universe, from spirit. A practice where ego doesn't exist. So allow yourself time to become quiet and to become still. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. I'll start by taking you on a journey around the physical body. And as we journey, I will name different parts of your body. And as I do, simply become aware of those parts. And as we journey around the body, we invite our energy to flow freely, to release or to remove any blockages. This practice begins at the right hand. Right hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third, fourth, palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, the right shoulder, chest, waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, heel, the sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth. Bring your awareness to your left hand, left hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third, fourth, the palm of the hand, the back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, chest, waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, heel, the sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth. Bring your awareness to the top of the head, the forehead, the third eye, that space between the eyebrows, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, the right eye, the left eye, the right cheek, the left cheek, the right ear, the left ear, the nose, the tip of the nose, the right nostril, the left nostril, the upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, the heart center, the heart center, the heart center, the solar plexus, the sacral, the root, the whole front side of the body, the whole back side of the body, the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. Now bring your awareness to the breath, allowing the breath to flow with ease in and out of the nose. And keeping awareness on the breath as we start to count backwards from 27 to 1, repeating in your mind after me. I am inhaling 27. I am exhaling 27. I am inhaling 26. I am exhaling 26. I am inhaling 25. I am exhaling 25. And so on until you reach 1. awareness on counting and breathing only. Let your counting go. And coming back to the normal, natural breath. And the practice of yoga nidra is now complete. You can start to slowly bring awareness back to this time, to this space, to this body. I want you just to allow yourself to be, as I read to you our new moon invocation. In this darkness, I am reborn and my attentions awaken. I believe in my vision and my worth. I know that what I see in my mind can be materialized in the world. I set my focus now and put all energy toward the manifestation of my dreams. I own my magic, the light and shadow of it. I am a fearless traveler, and I walk boldly on my path. You can bring the palms to touch or lay the hands over the heart. And so it is. And so I am. Thank you. If you like to journal, you can even pause after our ceremony and you can write a little. Remember, we're going to write to release and to surrender today, not for manifestation. Thank you for joining.